Okay, so it's our first day waking up in our brand new YouTube mansion, which we bought with all the amazing YouTube ad revenue which you can make. Check out our new home. On the left there is our new swimming pool. A lovely tree. Okay, I may be fibbing a little bit, but I'm happy to say that we do live here now. Gonna make myself a quick little drink to get hydrated and energized in the morning. Coconut water. Bit of the old matcha green tea. Refreshing. So we just moved in, everything's a bit up in the air, we're living out of boxes and whatnot, that old chestnut. I was hoping to show you guys some scrambled tofu for breakfast today, but I'm in a rush on the way home, didn't manage to get a block of tofu. So I've got tofu pieces which are pre-marinated, so it's not going to be quite scrambled, but we're going to cook it in a similar fashion so you can see the sort of flavours that I usually combine with it. Okay, so I'm really looking forward to my breakfast. So last night Gemma made sweet potato fries, which we just bake in the oven basically, for dinner, but I got her to make some extra ones chopped up into little sort of cubes to have with my breakfast. Also just soaked some nori sheets in water and tamari. So I've got my iodine kit from my seaweed, have seaweed on the daily, and of course my lovely tofu and veggies. These are the pieces I used. Little touch of oil, not a huge amount. Better to have the whole foods, but this isn't too bad. Don't have it every day. Delicious, all the smokiness, the lovely savoury flavours, yet a little bit of sweet potato. Really balances, delicious. Lovely change from the same old porridge and smoothies I have most days. So it's Eating Disorder Awareness Week. Now, back when I was younger and very naive about life, I thought, how can people, dangerously thin, malnourished, how can they not see, that they're really skinny, they don't need to lose weight. And then as I got older, we just learn these things from society, just cultural programming, and I got to a stage where I was doing anything and everything in order to put on muscle, and no matter how big I got, I always felt skinny. It was really crazy, and so that's kind of body dysmorphia. And I really saw, wow, like we can have such a distorted view of how things really are. Somehow, the last 3 years or so, I've kind of gotten out of that, and I've stopped caring so much what others think of me. I do my training now, I build muscle, I lean up, to show the muscle off, as to be an advocate for the animals. So it's like I've taken my ego out of the equation to a degree, and I'm doing it for a greater good, and it's making me just do it properly before I'd be in a rush to grow muscle out of insecurity, so I'd overeat and put fat on, be in a rush to get slim, so I'd drop my calories too low, I'd burn muscle off as well as body fat, and end up, quite, for me, relatively skinny. It never worked out. And now it's working out. I've changed my focus. So lucky for me, I've managed to get out of it of my own accord. However, for people, especially when it's clinically, they're at dangerous body weights and things, and they're not taking in the nutrients that we need to thrive, please seek professional help. I've had counsellors for other reasons, for like a relationship counsellor, and she was worth her weight in gold. And I see the same thing with people with, different mental problems, eating disorders. I see that it really, really works. Of course, some people end up in a position where they don't even want to set foot outside their own home. So in this instance, obviously face-to-face counselling is not viable. Perhaps an online service may be the way to go. Speaking of which, this video is sponsored by BetterHelp, an online counselling website where you can get more affordable counselling. You don't have to leave your house and you get paired with a licensed counsellor within 24 hours of creating an account. When you create an account, you'll go through a questionnaire and their algorithm will match you with a therapist based on your answers. If you find for any reason you don't like the therapist you were matched with, it's really easy to change. You can also choose specifications for your therapist. So if you want them to be female, LGBTQ friendly, a particular religion, etc., etc., BetterHelp goes to great lengths to find you a therapist you'll be comfortable with and who will best understand what you're going through. You can schedule as many counselling sessions as your therapist's schedule allows, and in between sessions you can text or email them as often as you like. Plans start from as little as $35 per week. Don't suffer on your own, people. Bye, gorgeous.
No, don't. Just shut up.
She's ugly today. I'm off to the gym. There's been animals. Lovely back garden. It's a big old woods. My trusty steed. Workout done, time for a refuel. I am so looking forward to this. Training is going so well. 2 weeks back after finishing my cut, my strength is just going through the roof. Obviously I'm feeling like my glycogen and water in my muscles more volumized and look like I lift weights again now. And it's going so well, but I need to really eat to fuel what I'm doing. Got some lovely whole grain rolls. Got some turmeric cooked quinoa underneath here. Got kale, steamed courgettes, butter beans. Got some black grapes, an assortment of different nuts. Have a bit of nooch and hot sauce. Let's make it snow. When you're on the growth cycle, work up such an appetite. Just very quickly before I smash all this down, one of our lovely subscribers, Amy, she's one of our moderators on the Friday night chat room live stream, made us this card of our YouTuber mansion. It's got a little play button and Cherbourg logo and the little apple. One of the cats is asleep outside the little mansion there. Bless you. Thank you, Amy. That really tickled me today when that came. Really kind of you. Now, who would live in a house like this? I would. I've let myself get a bit hungry. Realised I really missed my porridge because I didn't have it for breakfast like I normally do. So I'm having porridge. Got plant milk for a change because up the calories a little bit more decadent and easier to get your calories in. Boom. Now I'm in the parlour. King in the castle, great success, I have a chair. I will not move to a smaller room. So I've added in cocoa powder, topped it with ground golden and brown flax seeds and a little bit of chia seeds. This is gonna be so delicious. Wow. It's amazing. This is a real chocolatey delight. Can't believe this is health food.
You know what he doesn't like?
So I've got one very delicious soup. It looks to be a creamy sort of cashew lentil affair. Loads of lovely veggies made by one lovely Lisa Atlantis. How do I say your name properly again? Alanis.
Alanis.
Alanis. I'll get it right in a minute. So basically Lisa and the lovely Emily run the big vegan guest house, which is where Jem and myself live right now. It's not really my house, I was just pretending earlier on. But we'll get Emily to come and tell you all about it. But just for the sake of finishing my vlog off, so I've got mango, bit of cinnamon on top, and a couple of tablespoons of almond butter. Oh god damn! Emily! Stop being camera shy, Emily. Don't worry, we've only had 1.3 million views today. You'll be okay.
Only 1.3 million, huh?
Yeah. So this is the lovely Emily. Tell us all about the Big V Vegan Guesthouse. It's a vegan guest house where people can come.
It's Norwich's first all-vegan guest house.
Possibly the only one in the world. Probably not. And where can people find you if they want to come on down to lovely Norwich?
We're on Facebook and Instagram, and on Airbnb you can book directly through there. And we, I have to say, love feeding people. This is Lisa's lovely creation that Paul has here.
They are very, very good. Hench herbivore approved, so.
There we go.
Very delicious, but very helpful, so you don't often get those two things together.
Nope.
Thanks, Mrs. Well done for not being camera shy.
Thank you.
If you've enjoyed this video and you feel like it may be of benefit to others, why not help grow our wonderful community by sharing this out amongst your friends and family on your social media, and together we'll help inspire everyone to go vegan for victory.